Hey everyone, welcome back to our Wednesday video share. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Terry and I host Decorate with Tip and More. On my page, I love sharing decorating on a budget. I also love sharing DIY projects here in my home to share how easy and affordable they are for you to do in your home. Taking you with me as I shop stores and thrift stores and then bringing you back and showing you what I found. I love to do crafts and DIY projects. Also, occasionally I will bring you into the kitchen where I will share a favorite recipe that I have tried or I'm going to try. So if this is something you like, please consider to go up to my page and click that follow button so you don't miss anything that I might share that day. My back wall is what you see in all of my videos. And when I put this wallpaper up just a couple months ago, I pictured a leopard or cheetah print as a decoration. In the past, in our master bedroom one year, I did a leopard theme Christmas. And so I have all of the decorations to add here in this one wall area. So this is not my theme nor my color in the rest of the home. This is just what I'm going to be doing here in the craft room. I have a cabinet here that I don't want to move, so I couldn't put a full Christmas tree. So what I did is I took my 7-foot Christmas tree, used the two top part of that tree, placed it in the stand, and I have a perfect shape 4-foot Christmas tree. So if you have a large Christmas tree and you don't have the space for it, and instead of going out and buying a 4-foot Christmas tree, consider taking your bigger tree and using parts of the top to form the shape that you want. And that's what I did. I did add a strand of twinkle lights down the center because I like a little bit of movement in my trees. Now, like I said, this is a 4-foot tree. I'm going to be decorating it a little bit different than I do my larger trees. Now, in the Christmas season 2024, I'm going to have several different types of trees. I have this 4-foot tree. I have a pencil tree. I have a regular 7.5-foot tree. And I also have a 9-foot tree. So I will be decorating a lot of different shapes and sizes of Christmas trees. So I should be giving you some inspiration regardless what type of tree you have. And I hope you get inspired. But today we are going to be decorating this 4-foot tree. It's in the corner, so I'm not going to decorate the very back of it. I'm going to do the 3 sides. On the top, I'm going to be using 3 different types of picks. To hold my topper in place, I'm going to be using some ties. Now, I normally like the little Christmas tree ties that you can find at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or you can use pipe cleaners of the color of your tree, or you can use zip ties. I find it best to use this because it will also give you some more filler for your Christmas tree. So I'm using this to hold my stems in place. Since it's just a little sprig up at top, I need something to hold my picks in. So when you get these, you want to spread them out, but you don't want it flat like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just putting the stems in different directions so that I have a full pick here. I'm going to take my little Christmas tree tie and place this pick at the very center of the top of the tree. And I want to make sure that my lights are not covered so that the lights will go through my picks so it doesn't seem so dark in here. And it's fuller up here on top. Now I'm going to take my frosted berry pick. I'm going to spread the 3 sections out. And then I'm going to place that down the center as well. I'm going to take that little twisty that I put the greenery on and just place it around the berry stem. Now I'm going to add this little sprig of fun and whimsical effect to the tree. And I'm going to place one on this side of the tree and the other one on this side. And that is my topper. All right, we're going to start adding the ribbon to the top. I'm using this fabric leopard print. It is wired edge. It's about a 4-inch wide ribbon. I'm going to fold it in half and then putting the edges where the wire is inside my hand. I'm going to the center and cutting up to the edges. And this forms a pretty V shape on the end of your ribbon. Now I'm going to be using a pipe cleaner. You can use floral wire or a zip tie if you want. I'm going to go about 6 inches down, and then I'm going to pleat my ribbon in my thumb and my pointer. I still do not have 100% of my thumb. I don't even have 50%. But with the help of this brace and the simple bow technique, you'll be able to do a pretty bow as well. So I'm going to go about 12 inches down from my pleated ribbon, bring it up to where I pleated the tail, and I'm going to pleat the ribbon and holding it all together. Now this ribbon is not two-sided, so I don't have print on the back as well. So I'm going to have to twist it to bring it back to the front. And I'm still holding everything with just my pointer and my thumb. Then I'm going down 12 inches again, bringing that ribbon up to the center and gathering that. And you want to make sure that your loops are the same size. And you want to make sure that the pretty side of the ribbon is facing towards you. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and attach all of it that I had pinched in my hand together. And I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to add it to my tree. And so I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to place it to my right of my tree and tying it to the base of my Christmas tree. So I'm going deep into my Christmas tree and tying the pipe cleaner together around the pole of the Christmas tree. And the reason why I'm going deep into the Christmas tree is I don't want the bow just hanging from the tip of one of the Christmas tree branches. We want it to look like it is embedded in the Christmas tree. Now I'm going to go down about 16 inches. I'm going to gather my ribbon, just like I did when I first started. And I'm going to pop that and see how it falls in the tree of the stems and wrap the ribbon around that stem, forming a little loop. Take it one more time, going down and seeing how this is going to fall into place. And I'm letting it just fall wherever, and then I'm taking it back into the Christmas tree, wrapping it around one of the Christmas tree branches. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut a tail. I'm going to do the fish tail because I like that. You can cut it at an angle. It's whatever you prefer. And then I'm just going to fix the tail of my ribbon. I use this ribbon. This is gold on one side, black on the other. It is wired. I did cut a little fish tail in my ribbon here. I'm going to go about 5 inches. Make just a single loop bow and take a pipe cleaner and I'm stretching out that ribbon, and then I'm going to place it in the center of my leopard print. tying it around the Christmas tree with that pipe cleaner. Fixing the bows. And then I'm just going to give it one loop, stretching it out, going about 12 inches, gathering it and letting it fall where it may, wrapping it around at the very base of the tree. And we have, it looks like a fancy bow there. I'm going to make a little fishtail. I only want one loop on there. And then spreading this out and letting that go wherever it wants to go. Normally I would go ahead and just start placing the ribbon all around the tree before I go to the next step. But since this is a small tree, I want to make sure that each of my decorations are fit proportionally on my tree. So I want to work on the top and then just keep on going down to the bottom, placing things that I want on my tree. This is a remake. I did have them bronze, but I spray painted them gold. I kept the topper the same. I want to add it to the side of the Christmas tree just to finish that topper. But these are from the Dollar Tree, so they're not remote control. And I don't want to go and click all of them that I'm going to be placing on my tree. I'm going to take a stem that has a light on it and stick it into the lantern. One, to bring that light into the lantern so it will shine, and another so that it holds it in place. What I did is I placed this lantern a little bit higher so the bow is higher on the tree than this bow, so it fills out the top of the tree nicely, but I still have a little hole right here. So I'm going to take some of these little clip-on flowers and add 2 of them to fill in that gap. I don't want to use any more ribbon because this is a small tree. So I'm just going to add a flower here and then a flower right at the base of the lantern. All right, so now I have the topper of my tree finished. I will be adding some more picks and some ornaments, but right now I want to finish filling out the base of my tree. I'm going to come back with ribbon and start putting the ribbon here and then working my way. I have the big ribbon here. I want to make a big ribbon here. We got that. Now I want to put another lantern right here. All right, so you see the pattern we're always going to go zigzag. We got the bow here, a bow here, we got a lantern here, a lantern here. And I'm not going to do any more flowers right now. We'll do that. We'll fill them up in a little bit. Just show you. If you take this and you see this green and you just put it at the very tip of your Christmas tree, look at the look you get. You want to avoid this look. That doesn't look good at all. What you need to do is take this, bring it into the tree, find a inside branch, wrap it around your ribbon, and then fluff it out. Now, since this is the end of the tree, I'm going to go ahead and just do that one loop and cut this in a V and call that bow done. So I'm going to go ahead and put a lantern right here. I think I'm going to add a ribbon here because I can see that there's nothing here. I don't want to add picks to it. I'm going to be adding this beautiful spray that I found in Hobby Lobby. It's got the browns, the champagne leaves, and then more texture with greenery. I'm just going to be placing these, and I want them to lay down like this. So I'm going to stick them up in the tree like that. So I'm just going to make a little hook in my stem here. And I have a hole here, so I'm going to go ahead and push this up into the base. Next, I'm going to add the champagne color wispy berry sticks. Now I'm going to add these picks. I love the wooden beads and the gold. It goes really well with my theme of my tree. So I'm just going to stick these in the tree as well. Now I have 3 of these flowers left, and I'm going to go ahead and clip them into the tree. Next, I'm going to place these ornaments. These are glitter, so I want to stick them inside where the light can shine through and kind of fill in the hole, plus give the tree a little bit of glam. And I'm just sticking them in where I see holes. I'm going to add these ornaments that have a crystal hanging down from them. The last ornaments, I'm just going to be adding these cheetah print. To cover the base, I'm just going to be using this cheetah print throw. Add a lantern. All right, now that my tree is done, we're going to focus on this back wall here. This cabinet is very important for me because it holds all my painting supplies. So I don't want to make this so hard that I have to find my paintbrushes or my rubber gloves or any of my supplies. So I'm going to just decorate it just lightly, just to give it a little festive look and to blend with my tree. I'm going to be adding my little nutcracker that I gave a makeover to and place it here. And then I have a little glitter gold Christmas tree I'm going to place next to it. I think that looks really good by the Christmas tree. I'm keeping my rubber gloves here and my paintbrushes. I am going to take this old garland, I'm talking old, and cut a piece off of it because I don't have stems unpacked yet and I don't want to go out and buy any because I've got tons. But I am going to cut just a piece. So this piece has a little gold glitter pine cone, but I'm going to fluff it out. Always fluff your greenery. Don't leave it like it is, because you're look at this. We're going to add it behind my container where my rubber gloves are, in front of the Christmas tree, and I'm keeping that pine cone there. I still have access to my rubber gloves and my paintbrushes, but I'm giving it a little festive look with that greenery and pine cone. I'm going to make a little bow for the end of that garland. Stop on here. I like how this looks. To this side, I like this container and my little candle, but I'm going to bring my little reindeer and place it right there. And then I have this ornament hanger. And do you remember my ornament that I made in July when we had Christmas in July videos? Make a little bow on the candle. Pieces of this garland. Fluff it up. Cutting the garland in pieces because this is a very narrow space. So the garland would take up too much room where I couldn't add my decorations. But when I cut them in bits and pieces, this allows me to have the look of garland and decorate my narrow cabinet as well. So I have one of these stems that I used in my decorations. I'm going to go ahead and use bits and pieces into my garland so it gives it a little bit of color and theme that I've got going on in the room here. Some of these left. I'm thinking about maybe adding them to the shelf with twine. Wrap it up here in the craft room. I hope you liked how I decorated my Christmas tree and the little shelf behind me. If you were inspired by something I did, let me know down in the comment, whether it was taking a 7-foot tree and turning it into a 4-foot tree, or stringing a strand of twinkle lights in the center of your tree, or using animal print. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you like how my back wall turned out, give me a big thumbs up and sprinkle this onto your page so that my video will go out there to more people, and maybe your friends will like what they see and come over and join Decorate with Tip and More. Now, we will be kicking off our Christmas season 2024 on Friday. This will give you our colors and our theme that we're going to be doing this year. I did add a little nutcracker, which is the theme of my Christmas, but Friday I will be sharing more of them. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great Wednesday, y'all. God bless. See you tomorrow.